So a big offensive night, but and a kind of a blowout. But what would you say if I said maybe that big save by Dylan early kind of set the tone?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I actually just said that in there. I think it absolutely set the tone. Who knows what happens if that one gets in? That absolutely should have been a goal. But that's Stevie. He's a battler, and he never quits on anything. So no, for sure. That was a huge moment for us, and a huge wake-up call. So this is great to see.
Obviously, your big guns played well, tons of points out there tonight. What is it that when this team's clicking, almost everyone seems to be able to have it going at the same time?
I think that's just what depth does. You're able to kind of grind and wear teams down a little bit. So if Jonesy puts in a good shift and then Akil comes, they're on their heels a bit, and then Tomasino and Burke, and it just goes down the line. So they're it's a really strong leadership group, and they want to win and they want to do it the right way. So I always love when they can get rewarded with points, because the same guys getting goals on the power play are also usually blocking shots and doing all those little things. So it's nice.
Missing three veteran defensemen right now. Mason Howard and Nathan Moore are playing a little bit more than you probably expected at this point in the year. How important have they been for you?
They've been great. The whole defense has been really strong defense by committee. I can't say enough. They're all stepping up. They're all playing bigger roles than they'll probably be used to. Brady goes back there and looks like he's been a defenseman his whole life. So I know it's a group by committee. They work hard. They do a lot of video, a lot of things on practice, and I'm real proud of those guys.
How did Brady get nominated?
He's just a guy we thought he's smart. He's an older guy. He skates well. He's tough. We just thought he'd kind of be the natural kind of pick. He's a real responsible down low forward in the D zone anyway when he's our third line center. So keeping the game in front of him. I know he was nervous for sure at first, but I kind of gave him a little pep talk and told him why we believe in him and why we think he can do it, and he's done a fantastic job for us. So it's a huge compliment for him that we have the trust in him that we do.
I missed it off the top, but Stevie D makes that big save in the opening minute and kind of created the buzz and the energy for the team, didn't it?
Oh, for sure, it was huge. That's what you need. Even though he's a goalie, he's a fifth-year guy, he's a veteran, he's a leader for us. That save energized our bench. If that goes in, who knows how this game goes. So like I told these guys, Stevie's a battler. He never quits, and when you're 6'5" like that, you're never out of a play. But just an outstanding save. I wouldn't be surprised to see it on Sportsnet tomorrow.
The chemistry, the skill we saw tonight. Do you sense it in practice this week? Was it a good week of practice?
It was a good week of practice. It was kind of we were a little ornery with each other all week, and battled and tried to practice hard and practice fast. So it's nice. For us coaches, we kind of put the work in during the week, and then the players have fun on the weekend. So it was a good week. A lot of video, hard week, hard on the guys, but it turned out all right, and they sure played great tonight.
Like 5 forwards on the power play. Is that just trying to change things? I mean, you've run 4 often this year, but is that just trying to change things up, or is that just a situational thing based on the players available?
Players available, kind of. There's a lot of things that go into it. We know Vanya's done it before, so he's played up top like that. He's he's an older guy. He's been around this league for a long time now, and we feel guys are comfortable in their spots. Special teams was something we really worked on this week, and I think right now it's clicking. Obviously, we get some D-back, might change things, but it's kind of week to week and see how it goes.
They looked like they're having a lot of fun out there tonight. You think they're going to want to change that when everybody comes back?
No, they all jumped up and when they got the power play at the end. I think they knew they weren't going, but they're a great group of guys. Honestly, very high character, and they don't care about who gets it as long as we get it. They have a lot of pride in wanting to be a deadly power play unit, and it was great to see both units. Both units do a great job and get rewarded with a couple goals.
After a game like this tonight, you go back into Barrie on Saturday night. What do you do to prepare for that? Given this game they're probably going to be a lot different.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be a completely different game. They're always very hard to play at home. They can score in bunches as well. So we can't fall in love with ourselves too much. Again, we weren't perfect. There's things to work on. So we have to make sure that we're ready for them. They're dynamic. They can make those extra passes. They stretch, deadly in transition. So tonight's nice. They have some travel up to Sudbury tomorrow. We'll watch that one, but no, it'll be brand new game. You know, for our guys, we'll try to sell it like a playoff feel.